What you doing, huh? Oh, you gotta give me. Oh, hi, Bubba. Mwah. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, little Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Glad you're popping in. So, beautiful day out here, although it's hot and humid. So the heat is kicking in. The humidity is definitely rolling in. I see you, girl. I see. Oh, hi, oh. Mwah. Hi, girl. Are you my sweet baby? Oh, mwah. I love you. Oh, you gonna get me? Okay. You gonna get me? Girl. Go get that. Go get Bennett. Go get Bennett. I know. Hope you guys are well. These guys are going to stay in their enclosure for the next little bit because we've got Joe Exotic jumping in here in the next little bit. Of course, as you guys know, when we talked to Joe before, it all depends on how quickly he can get his hands on one of the phones and be able to call in. But he should be dialing in somewhere around the 11 a.m. hour. Girl, I hope y'all see this. She's always got me by the neck for sure. So, but so glad you guys are here. And absolutely grateful that you guys are here hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Thanks for being in here. And let's see. What's their names? Well, we have, this is Liana right here. So she's my big girl. She's 3 years old. Winston is right up here. He's coming down. Come here, Bubba. Give me a hug. And then my little girl right over here, this is Hope. Thank you for the hand hearts. You guys are awesome. Lisa, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. So, and then some people have probably already gotten a little word of it or seen the hint. But I want to introduce you guys to our newest resident around here. Can you say hi, Benny? Can you say hi, Bennett? Say hi. Can you say hi? Oh, you hanging out? You hanging out, you little stinker? So, Bennett, or Benny for short, is a wallaby. And he joined us yesterday. So, he's new around here, kind of getting used to things. Come here, Bennett. Want to get up here and say hi to everybody? You want to get up close and say hi? Can you say hi? Tell him hi. So he is just under a year old. So, which means he hasn't been out of the pouch too awfully long. And we've been talking to a family who was getting out of having small exotics, and their older pair that have babies all the time, they're going to keep them, but they're about 12 years old. So they had babies this year, and it's the last ones, and they were getting rid of all that. They actually called us about, I thought I was going to go pick up some muntjac deer yesterday. If you've never seen muntjac deer, they're really small deer. When I got there, the muntjac had already been spoken for. They wanted me to take fallow deer with me, but I don't have anywhere to put fallow deer. I mean, you need 12-foot fences. I don't have that here. So we didn't have a way to do that, but I met Benny when I was there, fell in love. Thank you for the hand hearts. And absolutely amazing. Joe will be calling in sometime in the next 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around the 11 o'clock hour. So a lot just depends. You know, Joe obviously kind of has to wait in line for the phone system and all that kind of stuff to be available to him. But, oh, good. You bring me the other phone? I don't know which phone number Joe's going to call. And so sometimes he calls mine. Sometimes he calls Cameron's. So we're locked and loaded. Hi. Tell him hi. There is the ginger monkey right there in all of his gingerness out here in the sunshine. So, what? I know, girl. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, girl. You're a mess. You are a mess. You want to go get them suckers? Sure. You get them suckers. We'll give them a treat. Give them a treat. Where am I located? We're in Nashville, Tennessee. Jamie says hi, Judah.
Hi.
He says hi, Jamie.
I'll see it better when I come back.
So he is everybody's favorite monkey, no question about it. So if my Monkeys Token folks are in here repping, we're right here. So glad you guys are around and hanging out. So it's going to be a good day. There's 400 of you in here. Here's what I want you to do in the next little bit while we're waiting on Joe is double tap that screen as much as you can. So we want to drive those likes all the way up through the roof. Double tap that screen as much as you can. That'll get more people coming in here. Hit the share button right down here at the bottom of the screen. Right at the bottom of the screen, you've either got a button that says more or you've got an arrow. Tap that, share that with 10 or 15 of your friends right here on TikTok. You can copy the link, you can send it out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, text message, Snapchat, wherever you want to. Get it out there and make sure that other folks can come in and hang out today. They don't want to miss out. It's going to be a great conversation today with Joe, and super excited. Guys, y'all gonna get me. Hi, baby girl. Oh, my sweet babies. All my sweet babies. All of my sweet babies. Y'all have made short work of all your food today. You have. You're on your third tray of food today. Because you people are hungry. Hungry. Yes, she was. Thank you for my kisses, girl. I gotta make sure all the ringers are on so I don't miss any phone calls. Yeah, I gotta make sure. Let's make sure that all the ringers are on so that I don't miss anything. And we've got everything ready to go. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna show you a little bit while we're waiting on Joe. And well, we'll hang tight. Judah's back with treats for these guys. So, you got them? So I wanted to get these guys out here this morning hanging out early because we got rain and thunderstorms and whatnot rolling in later today. So I wanted to give them, oh, Lisa, thank you so much for the seal.
Okay.
Love it, love it, love it. So I wanted to make sure that we got these guys out so they can enjoy some sunshine before the rainy, crazy weather rolls in, because it's going to be raining over the next couple of days, so they're not going to get to be outside as much. So I wanted to make sure they had opportunity to get out, get some sunshine, some warm weather the next couple of days. So, or today, since they can't for the next couple of days. So, but everybody's got their suckers and they're happy. They've all dispersed in their corners. Winston's right up here. We got Hope right here, making sure she stays away, and Liana's got hers. Lily, what you got, girl? You got your sucker, huh? You got your treat? Is it so good? Is it so good? Huh? Is it so good? What do you say, girl? It's hard to get you. You're in a bad spot for me to be able to get your face in there. Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, 50% of the goal. Thank you for the hand hearts. Let's see here, guys. I'm going to flip this around and let's see if I can get Bennett. Come here, Benny. He'll come following. Let's walk this way. Let's see if I can get you guys a good view of his hop. Judy, you want to go give Hope her sucker back? He's also in heaven because they eat a lot of grass and whatnot. Although while we're on live today, before I get off, I'll show you guys. He still does take a bottle a few times a day. And so I'll show you guys what it's like to bottle feed. And you have to stimulate him to go to the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. So, but he's a sweetheart for sure. And he's a little bitty nugget. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? It's not a kangaroo, it's a wallaby. Same difference, just a miniature kangaroo, I guess is another way to put it. But yes, he's as cute as he can be. For sure. He's been with us right now, not even 24 hours. So he has just come in to be with us. So super excited to have him here. And grateful for the opportunity to care for him. Right at it. Like right at 24 hours when I picked him up yesterday. So all the critters love Judah. No question about it. No question about it. So yeah, Lisa, he's going to stay. He's not going anywhere. So ego check. Thank you so much for the reef. That is so beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for everything. So how big will he get? Wallabies get to be anywhere from 30 to 40 pounds, and they stand about 2 to 2.5 feet tall. So he'll easily, I mean, his weight will be 4 or 5 times what he is right now. But his height will be a little more than double where he's at now. So But he's going to stay right here for sure. He's part of the crew. He is part of the crew. So, he's a sweetheart. So, it's not a kangaroo, it's a wallaby. It's a wallaby. And these guys have really started getting used to him. So, I've been really impressed that they have really been good, because I've been letting him run around in the perimeter around their cage, and Liana hasn't been trying to snag him up. Isn't that right, girl? Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. You just a sweet girl. Are you a sweet girl? So we did some cleaning out here yesterday, and today I usually on Sundays do a lot of pressure washing, but we got 2 days of rain coming, so Mother Nature's going to do the washing for me. Ego check with the Galaxy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, they probably do, Lisa, think it's a dog that hops. It's so funny. We are working as part of a documentary. We had a film crew here this week, had Jamie and Margaret here hanging out with us, and we had the monkeys and just talking about the rights of monkey ownership and what's changing and why we want to protect that and why it's important, and talk about the relationship that we have with the animals. And so it's really amazing. So whatever happened with the other monkeys? Well, that was coming through the state of Kentucky. One of the investigations that was underway, they cleared them. The people were able to keep their monkeys, which is always what we want. We don't want anybody to lose their animals. That's never the outcome. If it's possible for them to stay, that's what we want. And so we're super excited to be a part of that. All right, guys, here we go. Here's Joe. So I'm going to flip this around, and we are going to talk to Joe for the next little bit. So I need you to be quiet, buddy.
This call is from a federal prison. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Joe.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block you may begin speaking now.
Morning, Joe. How you doing, man?
All right, I had to call you a couple minutes early because the phone lines are long. Everybody's going to call home for Father's Day.
Oh, I bet. Well, you know what? You're right on time, 11 o'clock. I actually really impressed, like spot on. So that's amazing. Absolutely love it.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go, man. I want to give you the platform. I kind of set this up, obviously, with my followers. You know, what we want to talk about today, obviously, is, your case. And, of course, you're running for president. But really talk about getting justice for you and what that looks like and what that means, and talk more in depth about where you're at. So I'm going to give you the floor, and I am here to help lead the crew. And let's go, bro.
Okay. Hey, first of all, I want to tell everybody around the world that's listening or that will listen to this, happy Father's Day to all of you men out there with penises,
Yep. Absolutely. The dads.
The dads. But and thank you for everyone that's jumping in. I mean, I'm getting help from Germany and the UK and everything with donations on joeexotic2024.com in order to pay these fees to get on state ballots. So we're confirmed on Colorado, and we're shooting for New Hampshire next, which is $1,000 payment to secure me on that ballot.
Awesome.
And people think that just because you're out of the country you can't help. Whoever runs the United States of America will affect your lives. I don't care if you're in Africa or England or Australia or Germany, because the leader of the free world, what's supposed to be the free world, when they impose tariffs and everything on everyone else, will affect your life somehow, some way. So we have to make sure that whoever we elect into 2024 is going to do the right thing for the entire world, not just America.
That's exactly right.
So I appreciate everybody's help. The thing right now that I don't understand is, like, we just raised the debt ceiling another $4 trillion. It's supposed to get us till the year 2025, and then they're hoping that it will decrease the debt by $1 trillion by the year 2030. How do you even run a business when you're borrowing $4 trillion to only come down 1 trillion.
The logic is mind-boggling to me. And
you know that they're going to have to raise a debt ceiling before then again anyway.
Yep, 100%.
But Michael, why aren't any of these politicians in jail or prison or being held responsible for swindling the taxpayers' money and bad investments? If you were president of a bank and you did this, you'd be in federal prison.
That's right. Well, and I think we've forgotten. I think we've said this once before, but I think the American public has forgotten that we don't serve the government. The government works for us. And so those elected officials serve at our pleasure. We don't serve at their pleasure.
Boy, let me tell you, they've forgotten that whole theory, haven't they?
They have.
But President Trump being indicted in federal charges now is probably the best thing that's ever happened to this country now, because the entire world is watching how corrupt our justice system is.
That's right.
And actually, I hope that they indict him. I have nothing against. I hope they convict him of something, just so we can see how this plays out in the rich system versus the poor system.
Yep. That is. I think that's really important. I think we are getting an exposure to the mess that is the United States Department of Justice and our entire system of justice. That it is, like we've said before, a two-tier system. So that if you've got money, you become somehow exempt. If you don't, you become a victim of the system. And then obviously we're seeing it become a political tool in today's world as well. Regardless. Again, that's partially exactly why you're sitting in a federal prison today.
What I'm curious about how this is going to play out for him. Okay, first of all, the federal government doesn't file charges on you unless they think they can beat you.
Correct.
Okay, because they have a 98% conviction rate. And the federal government, this is what a lot of people in the United States need to understand. They don't allow cameras in the federal courtroom because they don't want that documented, because they're being caught now lying on search warrants, from the Pfizer court, changing the court documents and everything else that's coming out of a federal court in order to make those convictions. So, and it's just like my case, and that's what I want to see how this plays out with Donald Trump, because I've been sitting now for 14 months waiting for a federal judge to rule on a motion for a new trial, and we have that evidence. Okay, John Phillips has gotten that evidence for a new trial. Alan Glover has come, forward and admitted to perjury and a plot to kill me. Him and Jeff Lowe had a plot to kill me. James Garrison has filed, signed affidavits. Jeff Lowe, Lauren Lowe have signed affidavits admitting to all, the story was not right, that they all lied. So I want to see if they convict President Trump on hearsay. And then I want to see if it takes him 14 months to get motions answered.
Correct. Yeah.
Because the rest of us that don't have the money sit here and we waste years and years and years of our lives trying to get through a justice system.
Yep.
So that's what I'm curious to see, how this plays out, how fast he can get through this federal court criminal system versus how fast I can.
Yep.
And then
This call is from a federal prison.
And I wonder, Netflix, we have evidence that Eric Good on phone recordings now, Eric Good paid James Garrison $5,000 out of my witness room during my trial to keep the narrative going. Okay, so they could make a damn movie.
Right.
So Netflix, and this whole thing destroyed my entire life over making a movie. So Eric Good and Netflix could become millionaires. And then everybody got their piece of the pie, their 15 minutes of fame. Carol made $1 million on Cameo, and Jeff and everybody else made money on Cameo. Dylan made $2.6 million in assets, is what he shows on his tax reports. Sold my clothes to a museum in Vegas. Now there's a guy that is suing Netflix for a tattoo that he tattooed my face on somebody's body, and apparently Netflix used that picture of that tattoo without permission. Everybody's suing everybody, and Joe sits in here and rots and keeps getting screwed. You know, I've been the Peacock. I never had any hate mail until Peacock came out. I've yet to see it, but they made it look like I went through and killed every animal in my zoo. And Joe's got to sit here and keep his mouth shut like a good little boy because everybody's scared of Jeff Lowe and James Garrison attacking him online.
Right.
You know, at some point, the Department of Justice has to stand up and do the right thing.
Yep.
How in America, Michael, how in America can somebody admit to perjury and be willing to go to prison for it and nothing be done?
Yeah. And here's the thing. I've said this, obviously, folks, when we have you on or just watching things from the outside, I think, again, this goes back, just like we said, with the misconception that somehow we serve the government or we're under their control versus they work for us. It's also in the entertainment industry, and the things that you've been through is to remember that most things that are put out for entertainment don't really contain truth, right? And unfortunately, we've built a system, I feel like, that is to uphold the entertainment and to keep people distracted instead of focus on the truth. And it's time for the American people, it's time for us as individuals to step up and start talking about the truth and start really bringing to the forefront what's really going on in America.
I don't understand how come none of the news media will report on the evidence that we put out there. Right. I mean, the videos are on both of my websites of everybody admitting to perjury and how the government lied and rehearsed this to get this conviction on me. And not one news media will do it. And for 3 years, I've been begging for a national press conference. And every time they went to Washington, D.C., all it was a shit show, and everybody got drunk, and now everybody's too scared because nobody will get out there and say anything because for fear of Jeff Lowe attacking them on social media or James Garrison attacking them on social media. You know, what President Trump has done, with this $5 million he's supposed to pay Stormy Daniels, ain't shit compared to the video or the recording that I have on my Instagram that Lauren recorded her own husband forcing her to take drugs and have sex with other people. Yep. And this is all just ignored. I don't understand what the hell's going on in this country.
Right. It is. It's just unbelievable. I mean, it really is. It's an unbelievable reality, and you're right. I think we've become, I've said this a million times, I say this on social media a lot, we become a nation full of very weak people who are not willing to stand up and just call out the truth and expose reality and to step up for justice, whatever that means. And
it's just a whole world full of chicken shits is what we've come to.
Well, we didn't build this country that way.
I am building my campaign, and I gotta pat you on the back, Michael, for even stepping forward and wanting to be a press secretary doing all this, because you're going to be a target. Sure. But I'm building my campaign out of people that have gotten out of prison now, because these people ain't scared of these other people.
Right.
Okay, these people, their whole life has been exposed out there already, and they don't give a shit. And I have a campaign manager that's fixing to get out on the 29th, and he's going to get out there and work with you and do a hell of a job. And I pray to God that y'all can raise enough money. I think you're trying to put on a podcast-a-thon or something in July in order to raise money to get you all to D.C. Because if you stand in front of that White House with a camera crew and the evidence that we have, Joe Biden has got to answer to why the Department of Justice is this corrupt.
Yes, I agree. And I think that's really important. I think, we're going to host that event, to raise that awareness. I mean, the whole point is to build an opportunity for us to raise that awareness, to get to DC, to bring attention to this entire thing, because again, we need, and we want to do it for you, Joe. Everybody in the chat, they're letting me know to tell you they're with you and they stand behind you, all of that kind of stuff, and that they want to support you. And so I'm excited about that, but it's not just you.
No, it's not. If they can do this to me and they can do this to President Trump, trust me, you have a better opportunity and a better chance of being convicted in this country for something you haven't done than winning the lottery. You need to quit buying a lottery ticket and start saving that money for your lawyer to fight yourself in federal court one day.
That's
because
right.
you have a better chance of that happening than winning the lottery. And you know, people think, and hey, Michael,
This call is from a federal prison.
when I was out in the free world, I thought as long as you were in prison, you fucking deserved to be in prison. Bullshit. I have met some of the nicest people that have been railroaded by this government only so they can sit in here and whoever has interest in TV and Bob Barker and every contract that takes care of these prisons, they're the people that are making the money off of human trafficking. This is the most legalized human trafficking I've ever seen. And there's close to, I would bet out of 160,000 federal inmates, there's close to 30 or 40,000 of them that don't belong here. That the taxpayers are not only paying close to $44,000 a year apiece to take care of, but they're taking care of their families because they're on welfare and food stamps and everything else because their breadwinners are in prison. So a bunch of politicians can get rich. This has to stop, man.
That's right.
We have two laws that are fixing to come up for vote that we hope will pass in November. And that's the 0 Point Act, which should lower my points by 2 points. It'll take 2 years off my sentence. And the Safe Detention Act, that'll take 50% off of my sentence. Yep. And between all of that and what I've done, if I can't get a new trial, I should be home in a year and a half. If these laws will pass, along with everybody else. And then the 5th District Court just ruled that it's unconstitutional that a felon has a right to carry a gun. Okay, see, and this is going to hang up on us real quick. So let me explain. The federal government will go to a county jail and pick up a case just on a gun case because you're a felon, whether you write bad checks or not, and you have the gun, so they can put you in federal prison and make money off you. That's what this country has become. So I need your help. I love each and every one of you, Mike. And I appreciate your help, and I got to get you to D.C. because nobody else will do it for me.
We're going. I'm with you 100%. Guys, get over to joeexotic2024.com. Make sure that you guys, there we go, Joe's out. Listen, make sure you get over there, joeexotic2024.com. You want to go over there and check everything out. And so it is an incredible thing. I'm not making money off of Joe. Nothing comes to me. No donations go through me or to me. They go directly to Joe. So nothing's coming to me. I'm there to serve. I believe in Joe 100%. I believe in exactly who he is. And I can tell you, I know, because I've been around these people. I have been around this system. I know my best friend was wrongfully convicted and stuck in prison for 4 years. Wasn't even allowed to bring in testimony into his own federal case. I've walked this road. It's why I believe it. It's why I stand with it. And so we want to stand in that gap. And guys, this isn't just about Joe. I love Joe. Joe's a friend. And hi, girl. Joe's a friend. But here's the thing. It is about us. This country is, and I'll end a lot of the political talk right here with this, but I just want you to know, it is time for us to stand up, fight, take our country back. This isn't about some partisan argument. It's not Democrat. It's not Republican. It's about a corrupt system that's messed up. We need to step back up. This country was founded on us being able to step up, put representatives in place to represent our best interests, and our best interests have become the backseat to everything else in policy and making money. And it's time for us to step up. I know I worked in the federal prison system for a long time as a volunteer, training prisoners who would get out and helping them find jobs in places like that. Kern Valley Prison in California. I remember talking to the director of the prisons there and the Department of Corrections in California, and it cost $77,000 a year. And some of the men that I was working with, they were serving 20 to 30 year sentences for having like a few ounces of marijuana and things like that. They're in a state now that is legalized, and yet they are still serving a sentence based on old laws. So it's really important for us as American citizens to step up, to fight for our rights, to make sure that we put people in representative places for us to fight for our good. So that's why we want to stand with Joe. We love Joe. Joe just happens to be part of our animal community. He is running for president, and I'm very grateful to call Joe a friend. But most importantly, you guys are here too, as well. to hang out with these guys, to love on these guys. Where'd you go, Lily? You bounced out of here. I was just moving the camera around so they could see you better. Yeah, I was. I love you so much, girl. Hi, Hopers. So, but you guys, if you're, oh, look, if you guys are just popping in here, absolutely, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being part of our incredible community who's hanging out today. Tap that screen, hit the share button. We're hanging out with the monks, and we're hanging out with our newbie around here as well. So if you just popped in the last little bit, I'm gonna flip the camera around here so you guys can get a good view of my man right here, Lin Shin. Thank you so much. This new "You Are Sweet" emote is really, really cool. Thank you so much. This is Bennett, or Benny for short. He is our Bennett wallaby, and he joined us yesterday. He's just a youngster. He's just under a year old, and we took him in yesterday. Super excited about him. He's not really a rescue. I wouldn't call him a rescue. We were put in contact with someone who was getting rid of their animals, and he was one of many. They actually were planning to send some muntjac deer with me, but they were already placed by the time I was able to handle everything. They wanted me to take fallow deer yesterday, but you got to have a 12-foot fence. I obviously do not have a 12-foot fence. So, and I got neighborhood deer all the time. So, we've got deer of our own that just run around here anyway. But absolutely amazing opportunities that are brought our way to take care of these incredible creatures, and super excited to have Benny join us here. So what is Joe's website? It is joeexotic2024.com. joeexotic2024. He can't jump the fence. They don't jump that high. This particular species of wallaby do not jump as high. So it's a big deal. You know, we want to build safe and secure places, but one of the greatest things that these guys get to eat, that's a big part of their diet, is actually Bermuda grass. That just happens to be what my entire yard is. So a big chunk of his diet is already right here. So anyway, we've got Bennett out here now. I call him Benny for short, and he's a sweetheart. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, little man? And here in just a little bit, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to feed and take care of little man. But he's a sweetheart. Are you going to nibble? You going to nibble, little man? Huh? You going to nibble, little man? You just a sweet boy. You just a sweet boy. Yes, you was. Oh, hugs. You just squeezing on. Yeah. You just, oh, thank you for the kisses. Thank you for my kisses, buddy. Thank you. And of course, these guys, we got these guys out today to run for a bit, because here in the next couple of hours, we've got crazy storms and rain and weather moving in. So I wanted them to have as much time as they could today outside playing and enjoying the sunshine. So, but we'll go in with these guys. We'll go in for a bit and hang out with these guys. I'm coming inside. I'm coming in. All right, guys, we're going in through the catch cage. So by USDA regulation, we have a catch cage for security on the outside. Everything stays double locked and secure. Excuse me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Excuse me. Winston. Kid, that ain't gonna work. You gotta come here. Come here. I mean, I'll just do that. You just can't get out the catch cage. Hold on, guys. I'll flip it around. Y'all gonna play in the catch cage? You gonna try to get in the cage? It's locked. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. Got to get the dome put back together. We're gonna get that re-secured and put up this week. That's on my to-do list this week. Let's see here. I'm gonna flip this camera back around here, guys, and hang it up so we can hang out here. Come here. Come here, Bubba's. Win-win. Or Lily. Who's coming? Who's it coming? Come here. Ooh, mister. Ooh, mister. Come here. Let go up there. You're being goofy. Come here, Missy. Come here, mamas. Come here, mamas. Oh, mamas. Give me that. Give me that. You're a goofball. Ooh, girl. You're a goofball. Mwah. I love you. Can you tell everybody hi? Benny sleeps in a pouch. You'll see that here in a little bit, because when I feed him, he'll go back into his pouch actually, because he's been up and playing for a while, and he's still a youngster, so he sleeps quite a bit still. So he's been out. I've been letting him kind of forage and play in the grass for the last hour or so. And when we go inside here in a little bit, I'll give him his bottle and help him go to the bathroom. He's still at an age where you actually have to stimulate them to go to the bathroom. It's a really interesting process, kind of messy and gross, but that's just caring for animals. I mean, when I'm out here in the outdoor enclosure pressure washing, that's a messy experience all by itself. So trust me, it's really crazy. It's fun. Come here. Ooh, girl. Come here. Goofball. Goofball. You're such a goofball. You want to wrestle? You going to wrestle? I'm going to get you. I'm going to get that foot. You're a goofball, Missy. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. You goofy. Never a dull moment around here. What are you doing, Hopper? Come here, sweet girl. Oh, that's my baby girl. Oh, I love you so much. Can you say hi to everybody? No, they don't ever hurt their tails. Their tails are just another limb. Super strong. They're there to grip. And she'll hold. I mean, by default, she just holds on. So, where's Linda? She's back with her mama for now. Just because we had so much craziness. I had so many people reporting crazy stuff to the Department of Agriculture. So until the craziness settled down, her mama wanted her not to be around here, but she'll be back. So she will be back. Look, guys. Look who's sitting right out there checking everything out. Before he was grabbing carrots and having some carrots, but he stays close. He's so funny. When I let them out, did they shit on me? Not yet. They have many times. It's very likely it could happen, but no, I don't think I have any, although I'll check. I'll use you guys as my mirror. They can, because they're diaper free out here. So, but you thought I was the Home Alone kid? No, I'm not Macaulay Culkin. No, I'm not Macaulay Culkin. I wish I had Macaulay's money, but I'm not Macaulay Culkin. Not at all. Hey, what are you doing? Ooh, girl. Ooh, goofball. Y'all keep knocking the camera sideways. Y'all keep knocking the camera sideways. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Mwah. Look at all his blonde, guys. Look at all this. From being out in the sunshine, his blonde is coming through underneath here. Look at all that. You don't see that a lot because his diaper covers it when he's inside, but look at all that. Absolutely incredible. He's just that the sunshine, you know, they get so much healthier, so much happier when they're out in the sunshine as long as they can be. And the neighbors love visiting them. So my neighbor 2 doors down, he's kind of over the neighborhood association here. But his son-in-law is the defensive line coach. Hey, y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need me playing with stuff that doesn't belong to you. It's Bennett's pouch. But he's the defensive line coach for the Tennessee Titans. And the grandkids and everybody over there, so they were down this morning and visiting. So, and they'll probably pop back up here today. My neighbor right next door, Tom, yesterday, we hung out for a couple of hours with everybody. So they love it because they've got so much enrichment and interaction with good people and who love on them. Miss Jadine, who lives behind me, she's 91 years old and she talks to them all day long. It's so awesome. That's my thing. I love that they bring joy to people, that they put smiles on people's faces every single day. It's just an amazing thing to be a part of. So, where is Joe? Well, we had Joe on just a few minutes ago. He called in, but he can only call 15-minute increments at a time. So he's amazing. So what do I spend on diapers? They're not specially made. They're just Huggies. This time of year, I don't spend as much because if the weather's good, they come out right in the mornings when they get up and they stay out here all day long to play and hang out. So they don't need diapers during the day. But during the cool months of the year or inclement weather, like we're going to have a few days of rain and all that in the next few days ahead, we'll go through roughly 6 or 7 diapers a piece each and every day. So that's a whole pack of diapers a day, essentially, with all 3 of them. So you can do some math there. So how much does it cost to care for one? It can be anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a year on average for their 40 to 50 year lifespan. So it's very expensive to take care of them. Not to mention, I mean, I'm inside their outdoor enclosure. You can kind of see here, this is a 10 by 10 by 12 outdoor enclosure. So thousands of dollars in enclosures. And this is sufficient for now. We'll have to double this as they get older and build a more reinforced structure for them long term. So the cost of continuing to build for them and create spaces for them is really, really expensive, especially for spiders because they get so big. You know, this is an animal that reaches 4 to 6 feet tall. And Lisa, thank you for the giraffe. That's still my absolute, the giraffe and the safari are still my favorite new emotes that are out there right now. So thank you so much. It means the world to me, really does. And you guys, we got 6 out of 10 of our, I guess they call this the sweet hands or your sweet or something. It's like hands of candy. I don't know. I saw it today. It's new. So I threw it up there. But thank you so much. Thanks for tapping the screen. Listen, you don't have to give an emote. You don't have to do a thing. Just being in here and hanging out with us is absolutely amazing. So what are you doing? Can you say hi to everybody? I got all you guys piling on. Liana, you are not like, oh, thank you for the wreath. I love it. I love it. Do they bite? Yes, absolutely they bite. 100% they bite. Monkeys bite. It's a nonverbal communication strategy of monkeys. So they use it to establish hierarchy. Thank you so much, Dawn, Melissa. Or Dawn, I don't, maybe I said that wrong. Krista, thank you for the notes. I love the TikTok note. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So Jamie's doing great. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you so much for the roses. Everybody, you guys are awesome. Linda is not here right now. She will be back, but we've had so much of the craziness going on and people calling in that somebody called in that Liana's arms were broken. And so, and we were not getting care. Somebody called in that we had dozens of babies around here and trafficking monkeys out of here, all kinds of stuff. So we've had the Department of Agriculture and USDA in and out of the house a lot in the last couple of weeks. So when the dust settles, Linda will be back. Linda is a vervet monkey. So she is an African vervet. And she was here for about a week. And then just to make sure that nothing was a problem for her, she's back with her mama for a minute and her kids. So, and then she'll be back. So, but these guys are right here. Why do they not have diapers on? Because they're outside. They're outside. And it's better for it. Listen, the more they can be without diapers, the better. It helps with keeping things from infections and all kinds of things. It keeps their urinary tract healthy, all that kind of stuff. So it's really, really important that they get a lot of time, naked time, because it's really good for them. So really a big deal. So we do the best we can. Lisa, you are amazing today. Thank you for the butterflies. So incredible. I just love it. So, oh, hi. Can you have it? It's right here. Come around here. You can get it. So
I'll come out.
what can they be trained to do? Probably a lot of things, but I just let them be monkeys. I just let them be monkeys. So what are their names? Well, my big one up here, this is Liana. And then this little tiny one underneath her, that's Hope. And then behind me over here is Winston. He's kind of poking his head around right here. That's Winston. And then the ginger monkey's walking behind me back there. So that's my son. So 2 of them are rescues. Winston and Hope are rescues. Liana is a rehome. And then we've got Bennett, our wallaby, who's running around in the backyard. We'll get Bennett here in just a minute. And we'll go in and we'll feed Bennett and get him tucked into his pouch. And he'll chill and take a nap for probably a good 2 hours or so after he eats. But he's out foraging in the backyard. It is so humid out here. My shirt is stuck to me in every which kind of way. I am sweaty. It is a humid day. Hi, girl. Are you going to get right in the camera? Oh, I love you. I love you. Are you a sweet girl? Are you a sweet, sweet girl? Do I worry they will run away when loose? No, not at all. Not at all. How do they drink water when they want? They have water bottles. So I don't know if you can see them hanging Let's see here. I'll flip this camera around. We have multiple out here. Is there a limit to how many you are allowed? Only based on the number of enclosures. So we have water bottles around the enclosure, multiple in different places. So we keep those filled up during the day, keep them refreshed. I have to clean those just about every day. But as far as a limit, it is based on the square footage of caging that I am able to provide by federal law, which their minimums are exactly that. They're minimums, which I hate. What I have here in space technically would allow me to have 6 spider monkeys in this particular enclosure. Plus I have an enclosure inside that would allow me to have 4. So if I was able to leave them outside all the time and have them inside, I could have 10 here. But I also look at it based on what I can afford, because these 3 are mine. They're not part of the work we do in animal rescue and supporting sanctuaries across the country. So this is something that I'm personally responsible for. Probably afford 1 or 2 more. But we just take it one step at a time. We just brought the wallaby in and agreed, and personally taken him on to be a part of the household. And then we're working this next year to break ground on our first official Spartan property. Lisa, thank you so much for the giraffe. I love that giraffe. It puts a smile on my face so much. That is such a cool emote. Such a cool emote. So we'll be working to break ground on incredible property. We're working with the Monkeys Token crew to be a part of that, to break ground on an incredible center where we're able to care for the monkeys and so many animals as well, but also allow places for people to come and volunteer, to experience the animals, to be hands-on and up close with animals. This is a dying thing in the United States. It's something that the documentary that we were working on this week, we were talking about the changes. And, if you are older than, say, 30 years old, maybe you grew up going to Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus and getting to experience the animals. Maybe you know who Gunther Gable Williams is, and you grew up watching Jack Hanna and the Mutual of Omaha specials on TV, all of those sorts of things where people are interacting with animals. The Steve Irwins of the world, who lived in a generation and led in a generation where animals and humans were able to interact in a beautiful and incredible way. And with the animal rights activists and the way the laws are changing, those things are going away. And so we want to create a slice of the world to preserve that, to give people an opportunity to continue to experience that, to be able to experience the love from these animals, because it brings a place of healing and hope for people. We know this with our dogs and cats, and maybe you got a rabbit or a ferret, a hamster, something like that. But when you bond with animals, there is a beautiful relationship between man and animal that is being attacked and going away. And so we want to help preserve that and protect that, along with just protecting and serving and loving on animals all over this country. Oh, baby girl, I love you so much. I love you so much. You're just a sweet girl. Did you need all the love? Winston's getting jealous back there. Oh, thank you for the corgi, Henry. Thank you. Oh, girl, I'm getting all the love. Oh my God, I'm getting all the love. Oh, so much love for my baby. I just love you so much, girl. I just love you so much. Guys, I'm gonna try to turn the camera here. You gotta see how Liana's just chilled out on her ladder over here, just laid out. She is such a sweetheart. Jessica, thank you for the confetti. You guys are awesome. You've crushed goals today in a huge way. Where's Joe Exotic? Well, he's in a federal prison, but he called in at the top of the hour at 11 o'clock and was with us for those 15 minutes. That's what he gets. And we'll have Joe back on again soon, I know. So, all right, new goal is set. We're doing the June emote, because that one's, I think we did it one time before, but it is June, although we're well over halfway. And hey, like Joe was saying, and I want to say to you, I dropped 10 of those already. Holy Lord Jesus, Lisa. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. So I'm excited. My kids are all here in a little bit after we take Bennett in and feed him today and hang out for a little longer. Then I'm going to be off because I'm going to go hang out with my kids. It's Father's Day. I want to spend time with my kids. All right, guys, let's have fun. Let's set a rose goal here. Let's do something fun and simple here. Let's set a rose goal, and we'll get that up there. There we go. Rose goal. You guys are crushing it, killing it today. Thank you so much. But guys, happy Father's Day. Amora, everybody hit hard. You guys, absolutely incredible human beings. I hope that for you dads out there, it's an amazing Father's Day for all of you. If your dad's still around, maybe he's not, but you're just having good thoughts and memories of your family and your dads, or your chosen dad, or the adopted dad, whatever that looks like for you. I just hope that today is a day where we get to celebrate dads all over the place. Boy, just a sweet girl, my baby girl. I love you so much. Oh, yes. So, love you so much. All my baby just cuddling in, and it's so hot. You guys are so hot. Oh, thank you, Winston. Can you tell everybody hi? I love you so much. What's up, Nan and Ad from Scotland? Love my Scottish fam. Best place I ever lived when I was living out of the country. So, absolutely, Dawn. I speak with Joe on a regular. Help Joe with a lot of things. I love Joe. Great friend. Great friend. Miss Tony, thank you so much for those roses. You guys are absolutely amazing. Jennifer, we did have a fourth spider, but she and Liana were not compatible. They were both alpha. And so I gave her to my friend Margaret. I gave her to my friend Margaret, who had a troop and had a space in her troop for a female. And so she is with Lila Rose and CJ in another troop and thriving, doing even better because she doesn't have this thing terrorizing her all day long fighting for alpha. So we are always working for the good of these animals, whatever that means, because I sure didn't want her to go anywhere, but I need her to be happy, healthy, and whole. So wallabies and kangaroos are similar. They are cousins in the animal kingdom. But they're significant. Girl, you gonna muzzle me, girl. They are similar. They're in the same kind of grouping in the animal kingdom, but they are very significantly different. Wallabies get anywhere from 2 to 3 feet tall, whereas kangaroos can get 6.5 feet tall. So quite a bit of size difference in those two animals. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna set another goal here because you guys are in goal crushing mode today, which is just absolutely phenomenal. You guys are incredible. Let's do some rose bears. We always do well with the rose bears. I still am amazed. I say this every time. That came along during the Rose Bowl, and it stuck around because it is a popular emote. So, Kim, everybody, thank you for those roses. You guys are so incredibly generous. Incredibly generous. So, you did miss Joe. You did miss Joe. I'm so sorry, but we'll post a link on YouTube, or we'll post the video on YouTube, so you can go back and listen to it. It'll be up probably tonight. Once we get off live, it takes 4 or 5 hours for TikTok to encode and give us the video back, and then we'll cut it down. We'll put it up on YouTube later, so folks can go back and watch that. And if you're not following us on YouTube, go over and follow us on YouTube. It's at Spider Monkey Winston there as well. So guys, thank you so much. You guys are incredible for being in here. Thank you for tapping that screen. Guys, there's 1,000 people in here, which is absolutely incredible. What are their names? This is Hope. This is Liana. And then Winston is running around behind me somewhere. Hope, you sweet girl. And so far, knock on wood, although I don't have wood to knock on around here, haven't gotten pooped or peed on. So that's pretty much amazing all by itself. What'd you do, Winston? Oh my gosh, you trying to pull in the pieces from out there? So, Lily, come here. Oh, no, you're gonna go? You're gonna bounce that way? Come here, Hopers. Come here, sweet girl. Come here. Oh, that's my sweet girl. Oh, thank you for the big hug. I love you so much. Say hi, Germany. Say what's up, Berlin. Oh, what are you doing? Hi, Winward. I love you, Winston. Are you my big man? Look at all that blonde, guys. He's getting so blonde from being out in the sunshine. It's amazing. Winston, you're gonna yeet my phone, buddy. Don't eat the phone, buddy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ooh. What are you doing? Thank you for the Rose Bears, Lynn Shin. Everybody, thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Look at this wind-blown monkey-styled hairdo I got going on today. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely stylish, like you wouldn't believe. So, all right, guys, we're gonna set another goal here because you guys, y'all crushing goals so fast I can't keep up with it. It's unbelievable today. Unbelievable today. You guys are so amazing. Look at this, Finland in the house. We got Germany, Finland, Scotland, all these amazing places popping in. Is this t-shirt on our merch? No, this t-shirt is exclusive to the Monkeys Token community, which you can find the link in our profile as well, monkeystoken.io. You want to join that community. It's absolutely amazing. And be a part of that incredible thing that's happening. Look at this, Australia in the house, Norway, South Africa in the house. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. Hope you're gonna get right in the camera. Are you trying to get right in there? Are you trying to make your cameo? Now listen now. Listen. Oh my God. Did you just? Oh, okay. What did you do? I thought you ended my live prematurely. Girl. Just trying to be the camera operator. Canada, Iowa, Oregon, everybody in the house. Wales in the house, upstate New York, Texas. Everybody popping in here. Love it. You guys are incredible. I love how we get to share space and time with people all over the planet on Sunday Monkey Funday. You guys are incredible. And in the last hour, look at this, guys. 116,000 likes in the last hour. You guys have put out over almost 400 shares now. And we got 900 people hanging out with us. That's absolutely incredible. So thank you for being here. So where am I from? Nashville, Tennessee. Music City, USA. I think they'll get along great with the wallaby. I have not let them directly play. He's only been here for not even 24 hours now. But they seem to be getting acquainted really well. He goes in and out of there, out the perimeter of their enclosure. Hope you are something else. Goes in and out of the perimeter of their enclosure, and they're not trying to like yank on him or pull his tail or anything. Excuse me, I'm gonna go back out here and get Benny. I know. Watch out. I gotta get your lock because I gotta lock this up. Hold on, guys. There we go. We're gonna go out here with Benny, and I'm gonna actually take Benny in just a second, and we'll go feed Benny, and I'll show you what that looks like. So let's see here, guys. So we always going in and out. So we've got the catch cage here, and then the main entrance into the main enclosure right there. And then these guys are set up. They've got multiple locations for food. So we've got fruits and vegetables over here. They've got their water. And then over here, this food bin right here is monkey biscuits. So this is what a monkey biscuit looks like. So they have their monkey biscuits out here during the day as well. That was gross. Somebody peed and I got splattered. Exotic animals, let me just tell you, they require you to have a lot of patience and willingness to put up with a lot of literal shit. Let's see here. What are you doing, Benny? What are you doing, Benny? Huh? What are you doing, you sweet boy? Huh? What are you doing, you sweet boy? Huh? What are you doing, huh? I saw you over here eating stuff. It's crazy, guys. They will literally eat leaves. The Bermuda grass is a big piece of an ongoing diet for these guys that they will eat. The clovers out here, they are what they're called foregut fermenters, meaning that their stomach is separated into chambers, and the first chamber of their stomach system ferments and helps to pull the nutrients out of the hay, the grass, the leaves. They can even eat tree bark and pull nutrients out of that tree bark. So it's really amazing what they're able to do and how they adapt to their natural environments in Australia, Tanzania, New Zealand, the places that they are native to. So does he have enough room to exercise? I would say so. Plenty of room. He's got a whole big yard to run around in. And he does, but he's still a youngster. So you want some more? Yeah. Is that good? You've been eating your fill, that's for sure. I've been watching you over here. Getting your fill. We don't use any type of pest treatments, pesticides, anything like that anywhere on our property. We do essential oils for dealing with insects and that kind of stuff. So how long am I going to have him? They tend to live about 15 years in captivity. So I would say about 15 years. So he will be around here for a long haul. We made a personal commitment to take him in, and so to take care of him. So where's Benny's mom? Well, he's out of the pouch. He's away. He doesn't need her. So by the time they're about nine months to a year old, they no longer need their mamas anymore. And so he was at that stage. His mom is with the original people, but they were getting rid of all of their exotics. They were an exotics farm, mostly raising exotic deer and large hoof stock. But they also had wallabies, and then they had Paddis monkeys, an African monkey that is about to become illegal here in the state of Tennessee. So they were working to rehome their animals. Most everything was spoken for except this little guy when I got there yesterday. And oh, is that so good? Is that so good? I know you're hungry. I know that means you're hungry. Good. We gotta get you a bottle. You ready for your bottle? We're gonna go in and get you your bottle. Huh? We're gonna go in and get you your bottle. Want some more? Oh, you were still working on that one? You still working on that one? Huh? Here you go. Here you go. Is that so good? Oh, is that so good? Huh? Is it so good? Want some more? You do such a good job of eating. Yeah. What do we name him? I call him Benny for short. Benny for short, but his name's Bennett. He's a Bennett's wallaby. So that was a very easy name to give him. So, oh, you gonna clean your face? You gonna clean your face, you cute little bugger? You ready to go get a bottle? I got your bottle made. We just gotta warm it up. Yeah. Come here, Bubbles. Come here, sweet boy. You could put a diaper on him, but we're not, I let these guys just be animals. They're not here for me to have some pleasure out of a unique pet or something of that nature. I bring them in and let them be as natural as they can be. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get a bottle ready for him, and we'll get him fed. So where does Benny sleep? In a pouch. So he still sleeps in a pouch right now. So he's in here in the house and sleeps actually in this pouch here. So you'll see that here in a few minutes. I'll get him set up, but we have his bottle made. Now he uses a different kind of formula. They can't do the lactose. So there's a different kind of formula that these guys drink from. It's a plant-based formula. Use a very unique nipple. Inside the pouch of kangaroos and marsupials, they have a very long nipple naturally. So it's a very unique process to feed these guys and to help them go to the bathroom as well. So you do have to stimulate them to help them go to the bathroom. So do I take care of all of them myself? Yeah. I mean, I have help. My husband helps a lot as well. And then when the kids are around, some of the kids will pitch in and help and be a part of that as well. So what? I know, I hear you. I hear you. I do. All right, so you'll see in a minute. I got a pee pad here, like a puppy pad, where he'll go to the bathroom. Where's his mom? He's old enough now to leave his mama. He didn't need his mama anymore. So she is in West Tennessee on a farm. That's where she is at. So, all right. So we have wipes. We have a pee pad, things that we need. So I know, but I got to sit down somewhere. Just for a few minutes. All right. Cam does rock. No doubt about it. So, where are you at, Benny? You trying to get in my shoes in here? It's so dark you won't be able to see him. Hi, Benny. He's just bouncing around. Hold on, guys. I'll show you. It's hard to see, though. See him back there in the laundry room? Come here. All right, guys. This was already room temperature. Just wanted to get it a little above room temperature. So putting it at 180 degree water. So So we just soak it in here for a minute, let it get warm. And yeah, Joe Exotic was on with us. He called in this morning, was part of the first 20 minutes of our time online this morning. So how old is he? He's somewhere between 9 and 10 months old. Where are you going? Where are you going? You see those puppies, don't you? Here, come here. Come here. Oh. All right, we're gonna flip the camera around, okay? I'm gonna flip the camera around. We'll put up the call with Joe later on YouTube. So when we get done with live today in a few hours, it takes a little while. Y'all wanna go outside? Y'all wanna go outside? Put the dogs out real quick. Y'all go outside. You can go potty. Come on. Come on. There you go. Go potty. Keep the dogs outside. The puppy loves to try and terrorize let's see here. Loves to terrorize the wallaby. All right, set this right here so it's propped up and you guys will be able to see as I feed little man. So move this stuff out of the way. And then what we do is I kind of set him about like this. And then when they're in the pouch and they're eating with their moms, it's kind of a dark place. So I kind of cover their eyes, get that nipple in there and get him started. Takes him a little bit. Once he gets going, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you wanted it. You wanted it. I know. Here. There you go. There you go. So it's a process. It takes a lot of time. There we go.
He doesn't.
Now he's going to town. He doesn't drink. Well, he's drinking pretty fast right now.
But usually he.
Everybody says hi, Judah.
Hello.
So once he's kind of in there, but you can see I kind of cover his eyes and keep his head in there, and it makes him feel more like he is in his mama's pouch and nursing the way it would be if he was in her pouch. Even as big as he is, he would just have to stick his head into her pouch and basically have it covered, find the nipple, his mom's teat, and attach, and then be able to eat that way. So you just kind of help him get started, and you just patiently kind of wait, and you give them their space to do their thing. Don't touch the screen. You're as bad as Hope.
I didn't even touch it.
You're as bad as Hope. So let me just help him kind of suck. Now he'll drink anywhere from 1 to 2 ounces each time. Total about 6 to 7 ounces of formula a day, and then a mix of the grass in the backyard, Timothy hay. And then there's a what we call a herbivore biscuit or kind of pellet that they'll also eat as well. Soft foods are not good for these guys because it'll get caught in their teeth. Again, they are herbivores through and through. Some fruits as a snack or a treat are okay, but as a whole, it is best that once they kind of wean off, he's probably got another month or so before he's completely weaned, and then he'll be good to go. And then it will be Timothy hay, grass, carrots, sweet potatoes. Harder, crisper foods are better for their teeth and their health. And again, just their gut health as well. Again, they are foregut fermenters, meaning that their stomach is separated into different chambers. The first chamber ferments and extracts the nutrients from the food.
He stays inside.
He's inside right now. I mean, his enclosure is the backyard.
Yeah, his enclosure is the backyard. His enclosure is
just the backyard. So, and then I'll build him a smaller space enclosure. So when I'm not present and he's outside, a little more safety and control over things for him. But as a whole, he'll just live out back. So you've seen a full grown one look like a bodybuilder. That was probably a red kangaroo, not a wallaby.
Yeah, wallabies are way smaller. They get
red kangaroos reach about 6.5 feet tall, and they are muscular when they're healthy. So they're incredible creatures, but this is a wallaby. So he'll only get, their stomachs are, Megan Collier, you're right. Their stomachs they're not like 4 chambers like a cow, but they are very similar. Their digestive system works much the same. So they ferment and break down the food in the first chamber, and then it moves through digestion after that.
Daddy, how long do wallabies live for?
Wallabies live about 15 years in captivity. In the wild, 9-10 years. In captivity, about 15.
By 9 and 10 years in the wild.
Predators, food, elements, they don't get as much protection, that kind of stuff. So you are taking your time, buddy. He is taking. How big will he get? About 2.5 feet tall, maybe 30 to 40 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood, like a medium-sized dog. So about a medium-sized dog. When did I get him? Yesterday. I picked him up yesterday. So what made me get a wallaby? Some folks were getting rid of their animals, and we got on a list, and we did want to add some other critters. I mean, we've been wanting to for a while. So it was just on our list, and they came available, and we decided we would go ahead and do it. It was this or porcupines, and the porcupines, I'll still add porcupines down the road. So he can kind of stay outside in the wintertime. They do really well with the weather, but they need a heat lamp and an isolated space to stay warm. Cam thinks it's great, Brandy. Cam thinks he's the cutest thing on the planet. Cam agreed to it. Let's just put it that way. That ought to tell you something. Cam has consistently been saying, I don't know about having any other animals in this house. And he definitely agreed to it. And when he came home, Cam's like, oh my God, this is cute. This is great. So,
it's a sweet little thing.
How can I house this animal with such a small yard? My backyard's a half acre. It's plenty big. Plenty big. Does Cam read to him? That's funny, Sean. What am I feeding? It is a wallaby kangaroo formula. It is a plant-based formula. It is not lactose-based. So, are you done? You done? Okay. So he drank about 1.5 ounces, which is not bad. But now, watch out, you gotta back up. Now we got to do the fun part, which is help him go to the bathroom. This is the not so pleasant part, doing life with these guys when they're little like this. So you actually have to go through the process of stimulating them to go to the bathroom. Judah's like, it's not pleasant, but I've raised kids. Well, Judah, you just started the TV again. You rolled over on the remote, bud.
I did?
Yes. Hit the pause button on the Apple TV remote. All right, so I literally just stimulate his little backside until he starts going to the bathroom and help him do his business right after he eats. And so that kind of keeps him in a natural rhythm. Of course, he's probably also gone to the bathroom a bit outside. I can tell he's got some crusties back here that I'm sure result of going to the bathroom while he was outside playing. So he may not have to go as much right now, although he's peed quite a bit here.
He also pooped out on the carpet near the sink.
Yeah, he did leave a pellet in the kitchen earlier. Are you about good, buddy? I know you're sleepy. I know you're sleepy. I know you are. You're going to be tired. You got to be tired. Mm-hmm. Are you going to go? You're farting. He's gassy. This is a wallaby. There we go. I knew you'd poop.
Wallabies are there.
I knew you had to poop. I could hear it coming.
I cannot watch
I could hear it coming.
I cannot watch it.
You good? I'm helping you.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, he's getting ready to sleep. He'll curl up in the pouch here in a minute and be out for the next couple of hours. For sure. For sure, guys. Okay. I'll make sure you're all clean, okay? Make sure you're all clean. Can I make sure you're all clean? You peed a good bit. You pooped. How long do I need to help for? Probably another month or so. Yes, mamas do this to their babies. So now I'm just making sure his fur is clean as much as I can right around. all of his bits and pieces back here. So, but there's a lot of animals like this. This is what you do. You help stimulate, help them do their thing, and make sure that they're able to empty their gut and stay completely healthy. So it's a labor of love, to say the least. To say the least. All right, buddy. Are you good? Are you good? You want to sit up here? You want to sit up here? Right there. You gonna bounce on the couch for a minute? Right. So I can get about 2 uses out of one of these pads, and then we toss them. So, but I know that. Yep. Judah, his pouch I think is on the kitchen counter in there. Will you grab that for me?
Yeah, you're gonna put them in there.
Yeah. And throw this in the trash can for me.
Can I? Know exactly.
No, just give me the pouch. I just need you to do that. Well, I'm gonna set him up so he can sleep. So, what kind of animal is that? It is a wallaby. A Bennett's wallaby. What are you doing, Benny? What are you doing, Benny? He is cute. How come he needs help going to the bathroom? That's just how these animals are. That is their physiology from when they're babies. So, Benny. All right, so what I do is set the pouch up just like this, and he will hop inside here in just a second. And because he's been up and playing outside for he's really been up for about 2 hours, which is a pretty good long time for him. And he'll crawl, you see, he crawls right in here, flips himself upside down, and that's it. That is it. He will pass out and sleep right here for the next few hours. So he is absolutely out for the day. So, yeah, the monkeys will be allowed around him. They've messed with him and played with him a little bit. And he goes in and out of the perimeter of their outdoor enclosure, which is great because they're getting exposure to him as well. So, hey, Judah, tell Cam I'm done in there. So, but we'll go out here and visit with the monkeys for a minute. So, what certifications or license do you need? It depends on where you live. In Tennessee, these guys are just legal. But a lot of states, they're no longer legal. So any state that really just does not support exotic animals in any way, which is most states these days, they're not loopholes for them. So it's a big deal to understand. You always got to check the legality and all of that kind of stuff. So very, very, very important. So what pet's in the bag? That's the wallaby. He'll sleep now. So nope, don't need a license in Tennessee for it. Oh, I love you. I love you guys. We got a couple more hours of sunshine before we're going to come inside for the day. Before the storms get here. Yeah. Before all the storms and mess get here. I know. Well, guys, listen, I am very, very thankful that you came to hang out with us today. We're going to bounce. I'm going to go hang out with the kids for Father's Day and enjoy my day with my children. And they are inside hanging out. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being there to support Joe. Check out joeexotic2024.com to learn more. You can check out all the links in our profile later on today. Get over to our YouTube. I'll repost the video and the call this morning with Joe that we had during our first 20 minutes this morning on live. But I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for being in here and hanging out with us. It means the world to us. Thank you for just being you. And remember this. You're amazing just the way you are. Perfect just the way you are, in fact. You don't have to accomplish anything, acquire anything, do anything. Just simply be you. Just be you and give your best to the world around you. Go out there, pay it forward. Speak life to somebody today. Tell somebody that they matter. Give somebody some value and make a difference for others, guys. It makes a huge difference in the world around us. We love you. Thank you for the hand hearts. Lynn, Shen, Kim, everybody, all of you guys who've been gifting and giving and making it happen around here today. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world to us and to me, to my family, and to the animals that you love on every day. So thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being just exactly who you are. And we're so, so grateful. It means the absolute world to us. So get out there. It's Father's Day. So remember, if your dad's still around, get out there and tell him Happy Father's Day. If you are a dad, Happy Father's Day to you. and I hope it's a good one. So make sure that it is a day of honoring the dads out there. Your real dad, your chosen dad, your adopted dad, whatever that looks like. Even if your dad's already gone, great day to tell stories and make memories. So guys, love you much. Have an incredible Sunday, and we'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.